Good morning everyone, I hope you're doing okay. I thought today we would make a vegan lemon cake. So I have got my apron on, I've washed my hands, and I'm just going to run through what equipment and ingredients we need today. So first of all, our equipment, we need our mixing bowl, we need a cheese grater, we need a sieve, we need a teaspoon measuring spoon, we need a wooden spoon, we need some kitchen scales, and we need a measuring jug, and we need a loaf tin, which I have put a little bit of greaseproof paper in the bottom to help stop it sticking. And then for our ingredients, we need some self-raising flour, some caster sugar, baking powder, vegetable oil, because remembering this is a vegan cake, so that's going to replace our butter. And we need 1.5 lemons, and we need a little bit of cold water. Okay, so that's everything we need. So now we can start putting our cake together. So first of all, we're going to get the mixing bowl. Okay, I have put the oven on to 200 degrees already, and then we weigh out 250 grams of flour, self-raising flour. Okay, so we're going to weigh out the flour. Just going to move this equipment out of the way. Okay, so we're going to weigh out the flour. And then we're going to sift the flour into the bowl. Just dip it all in, and then very gently tap with your hand to sift the flour into the bowl. Okay. So once we've sifted the flour, what we need to do is we need to add the sugar and the baking powder. So the sugar is 200 grams of caster sugar. That goes in the bowl. And then we need a teaspoon of baking powder. So I've got a measuring spoon here, but if you haven't got one of these, it's not a problem. You just get a normal teaspoon and you can use that. So that's 1 level teaspoon of baking powder into our bowl. So that's all our dry ingredients in our mixing bowl. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side, and then what we need to do is we need to zest our lemons. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the lemon, and you're going to use the grater, so you need to be very careful obviously of your fingers, and just grate it very yellow, the outside of the lemon onto the grater. You don't want the white part of the lemon because that makes it very bitter. So just the very outside all over. Okay, and then once you've done that, that's the zest of the lemon inside. So zest the lemon, and then what you need to do then is you need to squeeze the lemon. Now I actually haven't got a lemon squeezer, and that's okay because we can use our hands. The only thing you need to be careful with this is obviously the pips. So if you squeeze it through your fingers, any pips, hopefully you'll catch into your hand. Alright, so I'm just going to squeeze the lemon, and I have already caught 2 pips. Alright, so squeeze the lemon, and there's my pips. I can just take out of my hand and put back in the pot. Okay, so that's the lemon squeezed. Then we need to weigh out 170 mils of cold water, and we need 100 mils of vegetable oil. So we're going to mix the two together. So we're putting our wet ingredients together, and in with the water and the oil, we're going to put the lemon juice. So all the wet ingredients goes into one bowl. Then when we've done that, we need to mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. So first of all, I'm just going to put the lemon zest into our bowl with the dry ingredients. Oh, and you can see I've caught some on the inside there, so I'm going to scrape that off. Put on the side the grater to make it nice and lemony. And then we're going to add our wet ingredients to our dry and mix. So we're going to pour that in. And mix well. Just keep stirring and mixing until it's all nicely combined together. Okay. And then when you've done that, all we're going to do then is pour it into our cake tin. This is a very easy cake to make. So I've poured that in. So there's my cake tin with the greaseproof paper already in the bottom, and I'm going to pour the cake mixture in to my tin. Make sure I scrape all the mixture out of the bowl into the tin. Like that. And then you can see the cake is ready to go in the oven, which I'm going to put in the oven now, and I'm going to put it in there for about 30 to 35 minutes, but I will check, and then I'll come back to you and I'll show you when I get it out the oven. Hello, right, 35 minutes has passed, so I'm just going to get the cake out and check that it's cooked. So I'm going to open the oven door, stand back to let the heat out. Put my oven glove on. Open up. Shut the door. Right, now to test the cake, what we do is we get a knife and we put it in the middle of the cake, and if it comes out clean, we know our cake's done. I wish you could smell this because it smells delicious. But the cake's now done, and I'm going to let it cool before I empty it onto a cooling tray. Okay everyone, take care, see you soon, bye.